Hello everyone, welcome back to SirMeerkatGaming, and I am back playing Wreckfest. Now, it's been a while since I played this as well, but actually I was quite curious because there's been a couple of updates and I've been delaying it a bit just because I was waiting for another track. There's been a new car as well, some minor improvements I will try and cover up as quickly as I can so we can go back to the racing. So, first of all, there's a new car, which is Asian 1, which is this one. It's got a different paint job already. I've been playing around with it. So, first of all, paint jobs, there's a couple. The car looks actually really gorgeous. And yeah, very Japanese, stylish. So there you go, I'll just show you around quickly. Nice little engine. What else? Right side of driving. And it's got a trunk. That's as much as I can cover about it. So, the new major improvement that I've covered up is the cruise. So now, on the top of the car that you pick, you got a crew selection button. And on the cruise, you can assign each crew to different cars. So if you see my first 6 cars don't have any crew assigned to them, which you can obviously assign. Or in this case, I've already got 1 crew on them, so I have to recruit another one. So I will give it a try with the American 1, which is a car I've played a lot. So on this one we would go crew, we would have to recruit 1 because the other 2 are already with the other last 2 cars. So do you want to recruit? Yes. And then the crew number 2, we'll call them the burger specialists. Don't know why, and nothing to do with anything. And we'll assign it to American 1. I might have misspelled that, tough. And here, you can see that they have 1 repair point, no skill level, no experience, and the next level will be on 1,000 points. They've never done any repairs, and they haven't been to any races. If you go on to the cars that I've driven already, and you go on to their crews, because I've raced with European 1 a couple of times, he's already got 355 points on the European cars, and he's already got 1 repair done and 1 race assigned. And what this means is, if you go into the change parts, you now got the condition on marked as white dots, and you could just go on and repair the part, and you spend your repair point on it. You can also go on auto repair, which is highlighted now. And you see that the game just assumes that the best thing that you can do is just repair the gearbox, because it's actually the one that's more damaged. So you click on auto repair and it spends the point there. The other thing that has changed has been inside the market, which is a lot easier now. So I left the upgrade of Asian 1 for later. So first of all, I'm just going to show up this car. I actually quite like this paint job, so I'll go with this. And there's another track, which is the Tarmac 3, and that will be purely tarmac, so I'll get to that one later. So what I'll do is, I'll do the gravel one, and actually what I'm going to do, change my mind, sorry, I'm going on the market. So I'll open up the change parts, only because when you open up the market, you can highlight it, you can have the setup, so it fits your agent setup, blah blah blah. What I want to show you is that on the tires, you now got racing tires, standard tires, and rally tires. I don't know to what extent this is actually going to be improving the driving. A lot more tires, I don't think we can fit those, but that would be really cool if we could. I'll get the rally tires for this race in particular, and now it opens up. Do you want to install it? Yes, I do. That will be really handy. So there you go. I've already got the installment on the car. Visually, I don't think it changes anything. I'm not 100% sure. I might be able to see it afterwards on the recording. But either way, I'll let the rest of the updates for later. So I'm doing the gravel 1, and then I'll update the car, and I'll do the new track. Okay, here we are. So first thing I would like to mention is that I've now got a 360 controller. So I'm actually using the controller to play, which, dear God, it makes such a huge difference. It makes everything so much easier, especially on this game. So yeah, that's a good start. No. Okay. I lost my line of thought, thank you. So, driving wise, I think there's been a couple of improvements. At least I feel that the driving is more accurate, it's not as unpredictable, it feels more real. But I mean, it's bugbear. We can expect the game to be locked in over the next couple of updates. Graphic wise, I remember that before I had to lower the specs of the game a bit so the OBS could kind of cope with all the recording. Right now, I'm having the same setup I'm using for all my videos, and the game is actually running smoothly. So I don't know, I'll send the recording afterwards, but on my first test, it actually looked really, really nice. So I don't know if they have messed with that, or is it just my recording setup that I have on OBS. But all in all, even when I was playing before without being recording, it did felt a lot better, a lot smoother, and graphic-wise, it still looks gorgeous anyway. Damage-wise for the car, nothing I can say really. It's the same as the other cars, so you can expect it to be pretty darn good. The controller makes everything so much easier because I didn't even do any adjustment on the controller. It's just triggers and then B for the Xbox to handbrake, and then they remarkably know how to put the right button and the left button above the triggers to shift gears, which in this kind of game I quite like. So you can just change gears automatically as well, so it's like a semi-automatic driving system where you can just lower a gear or raise a gear, and the rev of the car will kind of automatically adjusts, and if you think that you're braking the engine, it just automatically shifts another gear. Name has changed as well. They've also mentioned that at the end of the race, the cars go into the pit in some tracks. I haven't had a chance to see that. But then again, I don't feel like being lapped to check that. So I'm quite happy. If I don't know if that's true or not, it won't make any difference. Tires wise, does feel a bit better. It's difficult to say. I mean, if I use these tires on the tarmac, it might be easier to say. We'll have a go at that. And I've also read, I haven't checked myself, is that there's a limited slip differential. So I'm quite keen on seeing that, and that's why I'm using always the same car. It's just, it makes it easy for us to have a turbo comparison. Okay. No. This is, comparing with my previous races, I think this is going remarkably well. 9th place is not perfect, but yeah, okay. I've seen worse. I've done a lot worse. Well, nothing out of ordinary, but nothing awful, I guess. Okay, so there you go, and I'll just skip ahead, and on the menu you now get 515 experience points. Experience points that I can think will go into your crew, and therefore I believe we might have an update or an updated level on the crew, on the Asian crew, which is fine. So going into the market, I can have that. So there you go. Limited slip, stiff limited slip, that's a new one I guess, which says an LSE is compromised between an open and fully locked differential. It directs even more torque to the wheel with the most traction compared to a standard differential, but it's not capable of 100% lockup. As in for the lock differential. Locking both wheels on an axle together as it were located in the common shaft, this can provide a significant traction advantage over an open differential. during high-speed cornering, acceleration and extreme rates. However, as soon as traction is lost, the tendency to oversteer can be a handful. And it is. I've driven one car with a locked differential on dirt, and it makes it the cornering a lot easier in a way, but when it's gone, it's gone. You can't really grab it. So I actually really want to try the stiff limited slip differential, because it's not going to be 100% lockup, so that's why it's always almost twice the price. So you got a bit of both, and I think that the stiff limited slip differential is a bit of the best of both. So we'll go with that. Although, yes, I want to install that now. And what engine? Same engine. Intake. We'll take the fuel injection. Install it. I think I might need to change it to mechanical. Exhaust we'll put on. There's a racing exhaust. There might not be a lot for the Asian one for now, which is fine, to be honest. We've got the limited slip, stiff limited slip, which is fine. Actually, I'm going to go with racing suspension for now, because we're going to go on the tarmac track. And I'm going to also buy the racing tires. And I want to add it. Yes. So, on the parts. Oh, okay. Mechanical racing. Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry. So if you if you click on the market, you will find a replacement. I didn't have one, which is fine. So I already got a repair point, so I might as well just spend it there, which you can spend here. There we go. 207 points, comparing with I was actually scoring the same as my American 1 car. So that's pretty good. Again, visually, tires haven't changed yet, but I mean, it's absolutely fine. It's nothing that I'm going to be picky about now. I'm curious to see when it happens. So, 5 laps. Actually, the track is quite small because I did 1 minute and 8. Shifting is automatic, but as I said, yeah, well, can happen. Okay, so tarmac 3. The only thing I have to say about this track, and starting halfway through the table, is the track actually looks promising. It actually looks promising. The only thing I've noticed for now is there's not many hazards around. So the track is actually quite simplistic, and you barely notice anything around the track. So if you go out the track, I mean, you go onto like dirt or sand or whatever, and this is what you feel. I mean, it feels straight still. Grass is okay, but it's just the rest of it. So focusing on the track itself, it is simple, it is promising, and got it. Whew, okay. So I believe they're going to put a lot more hazards around the track, because otherwise it's going to be too easy to cheat on some corners. Unless you're like me and you're a terrible driver, so you don't need those. But, excuse me. Overall, that's the end of the track. I guess? Yeah. So, you can do like this. Which is a bit unfair. But hey, it's Wreckfest, which means you can do this for now. I'm just wondering if they're going to be like probably a hazard around there somewhere. Tires or cement or something. Or maybe once they've implemented the judges and flags and stuff like that, might make it, well, making that a bit unfair, I think. And obviously making it unlikely. So just trying to test the limited slip differential. Let me have a look. It's actually what I expected. It's not too difficult to control the car, which is actually what we want. So you oversteer, but then it's actually easy to get the control back on the car. So if you handbrake, it doesn't run away as such, but I'm impressed actually. Yeah, so it is easier. It makes a huge difference in the car actually. I might give it a try on the dirt track. And I think if I haven't cheated, I would probably be around there. So hold on a minute. Because otherwise, it's just going to be point blank boring to watch. Come on, guys. Come on, 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 come on. Here we go. Just to make the track a bit more interesting, because that was my fault. I was just trying to make a point. And, yeah, there's no flags, there's no fouls. Which in a way you think, why would there be flags? So, sorry, not really. Because, I mean, this is Wreckfest. You're not the most cautious driver. You're not meant to be the most cautious driver ever. So, why would you be flagged for cutting a corner? I mean, people go like, oh no, that's fine. You just ram someone at 50 miles an hour. But you can't cut a corner because it's unfair. But it's fair to do this. Apparently. So, I don't know. I don't know what the developers are thinking regarding that. It is still a race. So flags might come up. If you do have an opinion on that, I'll be quite curious to see what people actually think about having a set of rules on this. Because in a way you can think, okay, yeah, I mean, Rallycross does have contact, and it's not meant to have it, but it does have it. It's inevitable. But there's rules and there's flags. But would you consider this? That wasn't too bad. Would you consider this as Rallycross, or would you consider this more like a destruction derby with a goal at the end, where you just go around the tracks and try and annihilate everybody? It's interesting how people would actually see this game. I can't even believe that this game is in pre-alpha and it drives so goddamn well. I mean, I'm trying to complete Dirt 3 again, and I have more fun and feel I'm more in control with this game than actually playing Dirt 3. I know it's a couple of years apart, but Dirt 3 was a really good rally game. But this is pre-alpha, and it drives so well. Okay, maybe the AI needs to adjust a bit better on this track. But overall, yeah, so I think there will be a lot more hazards around this. Because I'm nearly lapping someone. I've never done that. Okay, right. Finished. Woohoo, I finished first in a race. Fairly. So crew 1 gained skill level 1 and now has 2 repair points for Asia region. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of experience. So, let's go on the crew. Let's do mouse. So, and not paint. Change parts. So now it tells me the fuel system and the brakes, and it has 2 points. I like that actually. It does look cool for crew. Do that. So if I click on change parts, and that's what I wanted to show, I can now go on the rally tires, put on the rally tires, fit it, and that's it. You can just click on, and it will show up the ones that you have. Racing suspension. No, I've got a racing suspension. Is there a different suspension? Oh, it didn't jump straight away into the suspension. Rally suspension. Huh. Okay, rally it is. Rally suspension with rally tires, and that's all, I guess. and the stiff limited slip differential. And we're gonna do hay gravel 2, I think. Was there anything like that? No. I guess I'll go with sand pit, and I'll do 4 laps. Okay, moment of truth. Will the suspension and the wheels make any difference on this? And off we go. Oh god, I'm struggling. My computer's struggling. Hold on, there's a bit of lag. Oh gosh, should have tried this before. I don't know if the tires and suspension make any difference at this stage. But the AI is not as hard as I expected. Actually, oh, it's got tarmac. Okay, so that would be a good track to check the tires. Does it make a difference? Okay. The differential definitely makes a difference, because on that corner I would have completely lost it if it was a different one. I remember missing the car a lot and losing control of the car a lot of times in that corner. Oh, just like this. Off we go. Jump, son! Oh god! Okay, this track is a bit more demanding to my CPU, so I really hope the recording is fine. Or brightness. It's very bright. And brake. And that was I think is a good definition of it. Onward. But I do remember the good old times where I used to drive the European 1 car on this corner, coming blazing hot, and as soon as I hit the tarmac, the car would just flip over, which I really liked. I really liked, because you have to be really extra careful about that car. And they kindly fixed that, so I think it's a lot harder for us now to just flip it over. It doesn't make it impossible, but it is harder. And I think I can win this, and I'm playing with the AI in easy because I knew that from previous experience on this game, the AI was really complicated even in easy, which kind of like in other games that you play, racing games, you just feel like they're not actually doing their best, and they kind of put like limited speed on the drivers, but actually on this game you can see I can't outrun him. And every other racing game, you feel like, oh no, my car can drive like 10 miles faster than any other car. Even if you drive like a maniac and really rubbish. Well, this one, I feel, you still have to be good. And I think the changes on the AI might be on the precision of the braking and cornering, but it doesn't affect their top speed, if I make myself clear. Like now, I mean, if this was a different racing game, and I think that's one of the things I really like about how the AI is being developed on this game. I can feel that this, compared with this guy on my left, top speed, probably the same, or if not better than mine. It was just the braking that he did was a bit too early, which obviously kind of makes me overtake him. But there he goes again. So I mean, I've done like an entire lap, and yeah, I'm not brilliant, I know that, but it's still a fight. Get goddamn to get all of them. Oh, you lost. Oh, okay. I think they got me. Right, and the middle of everybody. That was a okay. Okay, and off we go. Go. We're third. Come on. Can I do it? I doubt it, but give it a go. And Come on, come on, come on, come on. And... ow! This is really hard. No, 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 no. That was I had to shift gears to like a second gear so I could get a bit more traction. Okay. Stop with the jumping! Where is he? Where is he? Okay, second. Well, that wasn't too bad. Okay, thank you guys, everybody. Well, sorry, that was rubbish. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Wreckfest and a new update. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll carry on covering this game because it's been amazing. And I've gained another skill level. 3 repair points. Why not? For a race. I think we need to balance this. Because I don't even know if after a race yeah, I think I might have broke up a couple of things. I don't know, maybe. So again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.